Right, Colour Cube Playtime, the most uninspiring palette I think for a long time. So yeah, so we've got black, dark burgundy, thank goodness they're washable, auburn, blood orange and gold. So for the stitchy bit, to brighten it up a bit, I've got white fabric with black print, because otherwise it was just going to be awful. I've gone in with Neo Colour 2s to colour in the flowers, and because I'm using the alcohol pens in the background, I did that as well, just to put a little bit of brightness on there. So I've cut out from gold felt and dark burgundy felt and kind of an auburn, kind of got it there. That's the blood orange, and then obviously it's going to have gold accents, but gold in the felt as well. So I'm just going to quite sort of simply stitch that on. Now two of these sequins are going to go in the middle of the flowers like so, and then I'll just randomly stitch those on there. It needs brightening. Whatever you're doing needs brightening. So that'll be the stitchy bit. Now the drawing bit, oh, and I must do my, put them there and I won't forget them then. So for colours, I've gone with alcohol markers for the dark burgundy and the auburn, which is those two. I've got my Neo Colour 2s, so I've got the black, because, you know, black is black. The blood orange, the vermilion kind of hits that there. And then for the gold, I've got gold and yellow, and again, that works. So I've been humming and hawing about what to actually do. And I'm thinking, what are you thinking? I'm thinking of layering leaves. But I'm just trying to think, would it be best to do that underneath and then the crayons on top, or the other way round? These are opaque. These, well, they can be if you lay it down heavy enough. I don't know which way to go. I think I'm going to do those underneath. Right, so what I'm thinking is just what am I thinking? I think if I do the 3 dark colours underneath and then layer on top with the 2 brighter ones, is that going to work? I don't know. Right, I'm going to speed you up because this is just going to be colouring in and wetting. That's it really, just to activate the crayons. I really should work on a non-scratchy surface with these crayons. They'll lay down better. Could use black alcohol marker actually. Too late. Right, I'll activate that in a moment. I might make this leaf a bit bigger actually. Right, I'm going to stop yabbering so I can speed this up for you. Right. Just going to hit that with the heat gun. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Right, it's all dry. Now I've switched out the crayons because I just know they're not going to cover that at all. So just realised I've got a really, which is which, that really dodgy line there. So let me just sort that out. These tend to sort of want to bleed outside the lines. So I've switched to, I've got the Arctics or Art X, whatever, however you pronounce it. I don't know if I can get it because of the light. They're acrylic markers, so what I think is that they will go over the top of this. Don't let me forget to do those. Where did my pencil go? Oh my goodness, stuff in this room. Okay, so what I'm thinking is maybe 2 really big ones. To get one go down there. So if I do that, and then there, this might not work. And then we'll fill in the background with something. So let's see if these will cover. Will you cover black? Not really, but it is water reactive, so that's the only problem with that. Right, again, I'm going to put you on fast forward because all I'm doing is colouring in and you can watch. Right, I quite like that. I'm going to leave that so it sort of shows through. That black will not cover. They are dual tipped, these pens, by the way. If you, yeah, it's picking up the black underneath. Scooch around the edge of that. Should have realised that was going to happen, but didn't. So there we are. Right, okay. So that all needs to dry. And then I think I'll go in maybe with either a white or a black pen. I'm going to leave the background white, I think, and maybe put in some, you know, leafy details and stuff like that. So that's that. I'm just going to quickly do these, and then we'll get on and do the stitchy bit. A scrap of paper you will do. Yeah, as I say, they were such an uninspiring palette that I thought I've got to lighten up the background for the especially for the stitchy bit. So I hope you don't think that's cheating. These are a joy to work with. I got my daughter a set for her birthday, which isn't till May, but you know, and she said, "Oh, Mum, they are amazing. You got to get yourself some." So I did. Okay, if you say so. I just got the, I can't remember what size set it was. Let me grab the box. 32 colours. So, but I keep them in a pot over there. I'll keep in the box because it's a beautiful. Oh, it's fallen out. It's a beautiful box. It's absolutely solid. So, right, I'll faff with these when I get off camera. Right, arty bit done. Stitchy bit, come here. So, as usual, covered in pen. Okay. I pulled out black for, actually I might stitch it all in black, be a rebel. Let's grab a needle, a bit big, you'll do. So again, I don't think I'm going to do anything amazingly wonderful. I'm just going to stitch these down and maybe stitch into the flowers and put on the sequins. So I'll probably save you the pain of having to watch all of that. Will I pause you or will I put you on fast forward? I don't know. Let's do a little bit together. I didn't stick these down. I should have done. I normally stick them with my bow and glue pen, but clearly didn't today because I forgot. I can't actually see the colour on here. It is rather dark. Do you think the colour cube gods are going to be nicer next time on the next draw? What do you reckon? Yeah, it's going to be very simple stitching. Please don't expect anything wondrous. Actually, what I might do is it roughly the centre? Yeah. You go through? Yes, you will. Happy days. I might do it as a pistol stitch from there. Yeah. Don't want it to move too much. Might get difficult going through that middle soon. So I might need to switch to a needle with a smaller eye. Which you'll see, we'll force our way through. It's just the hole in the sequin, that's all that's causing a problem. How on earth did I manage to get a knot in the middle of the thread? How? Only you could do that, Susan. It's fine, we'll give it a rough tug. Oh, I see. Right. Everybody's going to play silly devils today, are we? That's fine. Right. Stay still. Knots forming themselves. What the heck is going on? Yep, I knew you were going to happen as well. Fine. See, I don't even know how that happened. How does it form a knot in the middle of the blooming thread? Answer me. Oh no, you're not going to... Are you? No, probably not. Oh God. Alright, bear with. Let's get another bit because that's not long enough. Some of this is cut and some of this isn't. I don't even know where this came from, this thread. Just two. See, it's only no, 5. Yeah, it's got 5 threads in it, so I don't even know what kind of... I do prattle on, don't I? Sorry. Stop talking. You can put them on. I'm going to put you on fast forward. I think that's less painful than pausing and all the rest of it. Oh, I don't know. I might make you sit there and watch me stitch it all. I think I will. A lot of people hate the fast forwarding. Oh, what the heck? See, you miss all this entertainment if I put you on fast forward. Right, you do it again. I'm going to go and get another thread. Okay, this is your last warning. Right, put it nicely, Susan, then you might not get a... Right, okay. That was nice and easy, wasn't it? Good grief. The cat's finally calmed down. She was on one earlier. Oh, I got my blooming tin opener broke the other day. I've had it for years, and the cutting wheel thing fell off. No, I haven't got an electric one, and I'm just going to snip that because this, let's face it, this stuff isn't going to go anywhere. Wow, I didn't even get the knot through. Oh my days. Okay. Yeah, the cutting bit, it just fell off. I was like, oh, but I love you. You were such a good tin opener. So anyway, went on Amazon, got one because it was a good price actually, and it came with spare blades, which I was well impressed with. But of course it came in a bag, a paper bag, and Madam found it. Well, she decided that had to die, so she shredded that, which is the most movement I've seen her done for quite a long time, I'll be honest with you. So yeah, I was quite impressed that she actually could move that fast. Oh, blooming heck, I've got a gap in here now. So yeah, so she had about half an hour running around with that like an absolute maniac, and now she's crashed on the bed again. Tough life being a cat, isn't it? Right, okay. All these threads are getting on my nerves. I don't even know what belongs to... Right, you belong to that knot there. Right, so you need... Right, don't look. If you're in the Royal School and need work, do not look at this next stage, okay? It's not going to be pretty. Trying to think what else I've been up to. Nothing exciting. Got a call from my daughter on Friday. What are you doing? They know I don't work on a Friday. Honestly, it's like lethal. I said, why? What do you want? I'm trying to film videos, you know, to get ahead with the printing challenges I'm doing, because it's back to work next week. And she said, oh, I've got a really awkward dog, and the dog has to be sedated because I said to her, has it had a bad experience then? She said, no, I don't think she has. It was a Shih Tzu, one of those fluffy things with a flat face, you know. And she said, no, I don't think that's hard. She said she just doesn't like being touched, this dog. She said even the owner can't groom her. I was like, right. So anyway, the owner, because my daughter had groomed her once before without any sedation, and she said, Mum, I nearly lost my face, because she said I made the mistake of getting in close to trim her face down. She said, boy, did she lunge for me. I said, oh dear. So yeah, it's one of those hazards when you're a dog groomer, I suppose. But yeah, so anyway, she oh well, yeah, the owner's been to the vet, got some sort of sedative pills. But she said she's just gone so floppy. And I'm thinking, oh, Shih Tzu, yeah, tiny little dog. No, this thing was like a pudding. She was such... And I said to my daughter, I said, that's almost cruel, the size of her. She went, yeah, I know, but, you know. She said, yeah, she's an old lady's dog, and she's thoroughly spoiled. I said, yeah, but that's really bad for her health. Anyway, so I spent 2 hours manoeuvring this dog around that weighed an absolute ton, because my daughter said, right, lift her up and I'll do her belly. Well, yeah, great. Meanwhile, my shoulders were burning and my forearms, because I'm having to hold up this pod of a dog and have his belly shaved. Blooming thing. And then it started to come round. It was like, oh, here we go. But my daughter managed to get her clipped, bathed, and then back downstairs, put the dryer on her. She was still a little bit dopey, so that was okay. And then she wanted to go in on the face and do a final clean up. Yeah, she started to wake up then, I can tell you. God, blimey. She took one swing and she swung her head so hard to bite my daughter that she basically threw herself backwards, lumped me in the face because I was sort of holding her under her armpits. So she went back like that, straight into my chin. I thought, flipping heck, that was a hard chin, hard head. But yeah, we got her done anyway, and she smelt a lot better. She was, the trouble is she had a lot of knots and things, and that's why she was being quite, you know, awkward, because they pull, you know, it pulls on the skin, so they're not nice. But it becomes a welfare issue, so you just kind of like, you know, you've got to sedate them. If that's what it takes, you've got to do it, because she was in, I would imagine, quite a lot of discomfort with all the knots in her fur. The owner said she just won't let me brush her, and yet she's had her from a puppy. I thought, well, if you start when they're a puppy, you know, handling them and brushing them and that, do they not just accept it after a while? But then, you know, some people don't really put the effort in, do they? But there you go. So that was a fun afternoon. I got home and my shoulder blades were just absolutely killing me. I said to my daughter, how do you do this? She said, why do you think I've got a bad back, Mum? I said, crikey, love. I said, I think I'd have to find another profession. Cheapers. She said, you know, normally the other dogs she does, they just stand there and let her clip them, you know, absolutely no trouble at all. Most of them are a bit funny with the face area, but, you know, let's face it, you got a metal thing going right in front of your face. I'd be a bit funny about it. So yeah, but she said she had to be done whether she liked it or not, because she was in a bit of a state, lover. So we got all that fun again in 6 weeks' time. So my daughter said, what are you doing in 6 weeks' time? I said, I'm on holiday. She did laugh. She, oh, Mum. I went, yeah. I said, well, I'll let you know how my back is tomorrow. God, it's killing me today. Because you just stood holding, as I say, she wasn't a little dog. So, I didn't want that there, really. Why did I put it there? Oh, that'll do. Stop being a fuss pot. Yeah, so that was Friday's little bit of fun and games. Groomer's assistant. And of course, me being me, I was like, got a bit of a tatty bit there. You might want to shave that. Oh, yeah, you might want to cut around that paw there. That's a little bit. She said, do you fancy training as a dog groomer? I went, no, you're all right. It was, yeah, it was very smelly. I couldn't have done it. I came home and because she'd been basically lent up against me, this dog, she had the finest hair and it had all gone into my sweatshirt. As soon as I got home, I thought, why am I itching? Why am I itching? And then I remembered, I know why I'm itching. So, right, there we are. That was a lot of yabbering. Hope your ears aren't bleeding. Right. Oh, my back's still not recovered. Oh. Okay, so stitchy bit done. I think that's fine. I think it represents the colours. And that's kind of that, really. Oh, excuse me. Right, what do I want to do with this? I think it's going to have to be black outlines. And then maybe white for the insidey bits. You know, I can't resist a bit of faffing around. That's bad. Never mind. We'll make them all look like that and it'll be fine. So you cover up your mess ups. You just do bad lines everywhere. Although that wasn't too bad. Do I outline that one? Oh, I don't know what to do. I'll make a decision now. Right, okay. I did that once, I'm going to have to do this one now. Right. Let's do some sketchy lines in here. I think I'll have that leaf going up that way. And this one. I'll have that going that way. That's well sketchy, well done. And this one can go inwards. I've got a bit of black missing there. This one, ooh, that doesn't want to work on there. Okay, an attempt to ruin my new pens. It's lifting the crayon because it is a water reactive crayon. That's why, Susie. I know. Should work on this, all right. Let's do the circles again. I think. No, that does not want to work on there. Let's try the Posca. It's a little bit more opaque. I'll work quickly. It shouldn't activate the crayon. Oop. How do? Yeah, it's picked up the black as well. Okay, don't use crayons again. Right, I might make that do for this. We'll do the dreaded drawer. Let's just chop this out. Yeah, I'm going to leave the background white, I think, because that kind of echoes the stitchy bit where I had the white background. Whoop. Whoop. I am going to have to, I can see that double line where the pencil was, so I'm just going to deliberately go in. Same on this one. Sorry. I must remember not to draw with a pencil, because you can still see the lines. Might as well make this one the same. I wonder if the old, sorry for reaching in front of you. I wonder if that will cover. I'll make that one go underneath. That's better. Right, stop faffing, Susan. Right, I'm going to have to do me usual. Just love giving it a border. Makes it look totally different. So there we are. Stitchy, painty, drawery bit. I think we'll go that way. I think that looks best. Kind of got the colours. Quite happy with the gold. That was quite well represented. And the burnt orange. Yeah, that's not too bad. That should have been darker, this one here. And obviously black is black. So, right. You ready? What the colour cube God's going to give us today? I wonder. Right, hold on, I've just got to get this blooming thing open. It drives me bonkers. Can I see the ones that I've had up eaten previously? It's got YouTube on here. I don't want YouTube. No, I don't want YouTube. No, I don't want that one either. I don't want that one. No, I don't want that. Oh, right. Okay, I'm going to find it again. Random number generator. Random.org. That'll do. Oh, see, it's up here now. See, that annoys me when it does that. Right, 1 to 100. I'm rattling on today. 37. Let me check that we have 37. No. Right. Jen, let me know if we have. Oh. One day I'm going to be so organised with this. Right. 37. Oh, I see pink. Oh, wow. Okay, from one extreme to the other. That is the glory of the cards. So we got number 37. Hot pink, orchid, lilac, blush, magenta. There's hardly any difference. Okay, it's a bit like the blue one we had that time, isn't it? It was like, ooh, but you know, we managed it. Right, 37. Mark it off now, Susie. Doing it. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that. As I say, it was the most uninspiring palette, this one. In fact, that's not very inspiring personally, but yeah, I think giving it the white background is what kind of made it palatable, really. So, right, well, I'll see you Friday. Bye.